Not requesting to be on here. Hello.
Hi, sorry, I'm in shock that you answered.
Uh, how old are you?
I'm 26.
All right. First name?
Sarah?
Sarah. All right. So what
Yeah.
are we talking about? Are you a high demand woman?
I mean, that's not for me to judge. Beauty's in the eyes of
Okay. Well, what do you think you are?
the beholder.
Well, yeah. Of course, it's not for you to judge, but just like it's not for a man to determine whether or not he's a high value man, but he knows where he is on his way to and what he wants to be. Where would you say you're at in this whole thing?
So I'm currently in a relationship, and I mean, I guess according to your standards, my man is a highly, what do you call it? A high demand man or whatever. You talk about like what
High
am I
value man.
high value man. Yeah, he's one of those. But I didn't even consider him as that until, I started to listen to you, and then I learned like what exactly makes a man high value in accordance to what you would say.
How long have you been in a relationship?
This was our second Valentine's that we celebrated together.
Okay. So that means what?
2 years.
Ladies, err on the side of just being simple. 2 years. Are y'all getting married?
Yeah.
No?
Literally, so that's what
You
we
say
talk about.
no? You say no?
No, I said literally, that's all that we talk about. He says that he has plans, and I've expressed to him what I desire, and he
But
says
I want to be clear. Did you say yes, we are, or no, we're not?
we are planning to get married.
Okay. Do you have any children?
No.
When are you guys planning to get married?
So I kind of have a timeline of like, 2 years I feel like is enough time for the relationship to move into marriage. So, I mean, I'm hoping
Two more
soon. I'm
years?
not the one that gets down on my knees.
2 more years?
No, I say 2 years, period. I feel like is enough time to determine
All right.
whether you want to marry someone or not.
Okay. And then what?
And then you build a family, you build a life together. But okay, I have a question for you.
All right.
Can I ask you a question? So, you always talk about how, like, and like, God is so good because this was manifestation 101. But, like, my question to you, so I am currently, he has his own place. I have my own place. I'm full time employed. He owns a lounge that's about 40 minutes away from where I stay. Should I, having the kind of man that I have, leave my job to work for him? It's been 2 years. You kind of say that a woman who wants to be with a man lifelong should be okay with working for him. And I'm okay with that. But at the same time, it's kind of like, what about that? Yeah.
Has he offered to hire you?
Uh, he would love for me to be full time there. That's what he wants from me. But I guess I'm just comfortable in having my own, but I know that I have to work into it. So would you say that I should quit my job and go work with him full time?
No. Well, not if you should do what you're doing. If you go ahead and lose him. Why? What do you mean? You don't want to lose him?
No.
So why are you asking if you already know the answer?
Okay, I thought so. Okay, yeah, I guess, yeah, I hear you.
My question is, why is it taking so long? How long? How old is he?
He is 14 years my senior.
Why don't you just answer the question directly?
Oh, he's 40.
I mean, understand, you're talking to an audience. You celebrate our second Valentine's, 2 years. 14 years my senior, 40. So are you just a naturally talkative person?
No, I'm just like in all kind of sorta. But
All
I
right,
am,
well, I'm just saying, it's always easier to err on the side. So he wants you to come work for him
yes.
full time. Um, why hasn't he put a ring on your finger?
He always talks about how he's going to and he has plans of doing that. You
Why
know,
hasn't he put a ring on
off
your finger?
time is getting close. Like
Why hasn't he put a ring on your finger?
I can't answer that.
He owns a lounge.
Mm-hmm.
He owns a home.
Mm-hmm.
He owns a car.
Mm-hmm.
There are men who work at Subway who can find an engagement ring. Why hasn't he put a ring on your finger?
It's about time. I mean, he talks about how he really wants to do it and how he pictures me being his wife and how he's like so grateful to God that I came in his life.
Why do you keep saying that like it makes a difference?
I guess I'm just trying to answer your question.
That is not an answer. He hasn't put a ring on my finger because he doesn't need to.
What would make a man need to? I mean, what does that mean? Sorry.
Because he wants to. I mean, does he have any kids?
Yeah.
Has he ever been married?
No, he hasn't.
How many kids does he have?
3.
How many different mothers?
1. Just 1.
How long were they together?
Like, I mean, the oldest one is like 12.
How long were they together?
Yeah, like 12 to 15 years.
And he didn't marry her?
Did he? He didn't.
But another woman.
But he also told me she never talked about marriage.
Another woman had 1, 2, 3 children with this man and was with him for 12 to 15 years, and he didn't put a ring on her finger. Yet she did far more than quit her job. She produced 1, 2, 3 kids and never got a ring. You've been around for 2 Valentine's days. He ain't gonna marry you.
So I guess there's just the marrying type and the not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm wondering why you looked at a man who has 3 children by a woman and he never married her, thinking he's going to put a ring on your finger.
I asked all the questions.
I don't care. No. Ma'am, I don't care what you ask. I care what you do. Why did you even let this get past 30 fucking days?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. How tall are you?
5'4".
Your size?
Like 4, 5.
How much you weighed last time you weighed yourself?
136.
Do that. Hold your hand up. Do that. All right.
My nails?
Ma'am, if this were a job and somebody, let's say they had a job and they never got promoted to the next level, 12 or 13 years, would you say they're good at their job?
I mean, if they stuck around that long, they were good at their job, but I guess
No,
they're good.
They're staying at the same level. They're not good. They just got employed. See,
Yeah.
the woman that came before you, have you ever talked to her?
She has reached out to me in negative ways.
What was the question I asked you?
No, I haven't. I haven't
Why
talked.
haven't you talked to her?
Because there hasn't been any situations for positive interaction.
Right. But her 3 kids are around you?
No way.
You never met the kids?
Because I told him I don't want to unless we're married.
You've never met these children?
Yeah, I haven't. But that's my choice, though. Okay.
You've been with a dude with 2 years with kids. You'd be a stepmother before a wife, and you've never even met these children? Oh, and how old are you?
I'm 26.
Yeah, obviously you don't have dad in life, right?
I don't have a dad in my life?
Uh-huh.
No, I definitely did have a dad in my life. He passed away like 3 years ago.
Well, he's not been around since this shit started. Would your dad allow you to do this?
Yeah, I think he'd be happy because me and the guy come from like the same country, the same
If your
tribe.
dad would be happy for this, your dad need his ass whooped. Man, this man ain't gonna marry you, and you ain't gonna marry him. Why would you marry somebody and you ain't even met the kids you're gonna be the stepmother to? You haven't talked to the woman because honestly, in ways you probably don't want to hear, she probably gonna tell you some shit about this man you already know that you don't want to deal with. So you go ahead and lie to yourself and live in this fantasy world and all the shit he's gonna do, and you wake up and be 30 and be 50 pounds heavier, and then wonder what happened to my youth. You tricked it away. He ain't marrying you. He didn't marry the chick that had 3 kids. She was more committed than you are.
I hear you.
Do you?
I do.
So we talk about it all the time. What do you talking to him about marriage have to do with anything? Why hasn't he carried his ass down to the K Jewelers and bought the... Because he don't want to marry you. Now what are you going to do about it?
I'm going to journal, pray, talk to my higher spirit, decide what's next.
Yeah, in other words, I'm gonna save my ass right here because of sunken cost fallacy, and I'm gonna waste another 2 or 3 years. And when the shit ends up the way it already is, I'm going to be a bitter 30-year-old saying men ain't shit.
No, I believe in the power of manifestation, and I'm talking to you, Kevin.
I don't want to hear that
like
shit.
this
God,
is
no, you're not gonna put that on my God. My God ain't never said nothing about manifestation. He said faith without works is dead. You new wave Christians with your wannabe belief system doesn't line up with the word. Don't put that on my God. You came to the right one.
Okay.
Where is it? Where is it in the Bible? It says manifest. What are you manifesting with a dude that's 40 years old? Why is he dealing with you at 26 if he doesn't want to make an honest woman out of you? Why was he 38 and you were 24 if he wasn't planning on marrying you anyway? Because you didn't require it, because you were whatever. You ain't even met these kids, and the kids are what, 12 years old? You ain't a mother no way. That's why you don't want to meet these kids, because you ain't serious. So he ain't wrong. He ain't wrong. You equally as complicit in this shit. And I bet you if you had the balls to sit down or the guts to sit down and talk to that other woman, she'd tell you, girl, run. But you don't want to hear that.
No, but that's what I needed to hear. And I'm listening.
Ladies, if you sit back and want, this is why a conversation I just had, why dating is dumb. This is why dating is dumb. Because when women decide to latch onto a man, y'all waste all your time, and because it doesn't work out, the next guys that come along got to deal with your emotional damage.
Okay. Thank you for your time. I hear you.
Y'all need to go ahead and break up.
Okay. Thank you, Kevin.
Go ahead and break up with him so he can. Bye-bye.
I hear. If anything, I'll sit down with her and thanks. Okay.
Go ahead and break up.
Emotional damage.
Bye-bye. Ain't easy to hear, but you need to hear it.
Bye. Thanks.
Emotional damage.